Good morning, guys. In the last period, I have read the lesson properly and you just listen. Now I'm going to explain the lesson with hard word meanings. So listen to me very carefully and underline the hard words and write the meaning there. Okay? Let's start the lesson. Count and write how many teeth a baby and an adult have. This activity we have done in the last period. A baby has 20 teeth and an adult have 32 teeth. Okay. We chew our food with the help of teeth. Teeth also help us to speak. We know that when we eat food, we chew the food with the help of teeth. And teeth also help us to speak. Without teeth, we cannot speak because teeth helping in speaking. They give shape to our face. Just imagine without teeth, our face, no, it's looking very bad. So, teeth also give shape to the face. They are present on the pair of jaw. Teeth grow in the jaw. There are two types of jaw, the upper jaw and the lower jaw. Upper jaw is fixed, but lower jaw is movable. You can move. Done? Yes, you can see upper jaw is fixed, but lower jaw we can move. Human beings have two sets of teeth in their lifetime, the temporary teeth and the permanent teeth. There are two sets of teeth, temporary and permanent. When we born, we don't have teeth. After some time, we have some teeth, which is temporary teeth. But after 6 or 7 years, we got the permanent teeth. When we are born, we don't have teeth in the mouth. After 6 to 7 months, our teeth start coming out of the gum. When a baby born, they have no teeth. But after some month, the teeth start coming out of the gums. By the time we are 3 years old, we have 20 teeth. It means when we are 3 years old, we have 20 teeth. The first set of teeth called milk teeth or temporary teeth. The first set of teeth called temporary teeth or milk teeth. Children have milk teeth, small children, which is under the 1 to 5 year or 6 year, they got milk teeth or temporary teeth. When we are around 6 years, the milk teeth start falling out one by one. The new teeth grow in the place of milk teeth. This second of teeth is called permanent teeth. It means when the milk teeth fall down, in the place of milk teeth, the permanent teeth come out from the gum, and this is for a long time. By the age of 12 years, by the age of 12 years, we have 28 teeth. It means in the age of 12, we have 28 teeth. From the age of 16 to 25, 4 more teeth grow at the back of the mouth called wisdom teeth. It means in the age of 16 to 20 years, we got 5 or 4 more teeth which are called wisdom teeth. Now we have full set of teeth with 32 teeth. And adult human beings have 32 teeth, including wisdom teeth. Parts of tooth. A tooth is basically made up of two parts, the crown and the root. The crown is the part that you see when you smile or open your mouth above the gum. The root is the part of the tooth which is below the gum and cannot be seen. The region between the crown and the root is called the neck. Our tooth is covered different layers. You can see in the picture there are three main parts of the tooth: root, neck and crown. Part which under the gum is called root, and part which can see when someone is smile or speak, which is crown, and the part between the crown and root is called neck. Okay. The region between the crown, okay, this is complete now. The crown is covered with enamel. Enamel is though substance that protect the tooth from wear and tear of chewing. It gives the teeth its whitish color. Enamel. What is enamel? This part of tooth is called enamel. This is whitish color layer which we can easily see. Below the enamel is the dentine. It is the yellow bone-like material that is soft than enamel. Dentine. This is dentine. This is the yellow bone-like material that is soft than enamel. Enamel is very hard, but dentine is soft than enamel. Inside the dentine, there is dentine is pulp. Pulp is a soft layer which has nerves and blood vessels. This is called pulp. Pulp is the soft layer which have nerves, and nerves send the message to the brain. Okay, the tooth gets nourishment from the pulp and also send the message to the brain. The tooth, all the parts of tooth get nourishment from the pulp, and pulp also send the message to the brain, because there are nerves in the pulp and nerves send the message to the brain. Types of tooth. All teeth are different in the set of teeth. They have different shape according to different work done by them. There are different type of teeth and they have different type of work according to the shape. First, incisor. They are shovel-shaped teeth at the front of the mouth. There are 4 incisors at the top and 4 at the bottom. They are used for biting and cutting food. First set of teeth is incisor. There are 8 incisors, 4 in the lower jaw and 4 in the upper jaw. Incisor help us to cutting and biting teeth, biting the food. True fact: enamel is the hardest substance in our body. Second, canine. They are next to the incisor. There is one canine tooth on each side of the incisor. They are used to grip. Grip means to catch strongly. Write the meaning here. To catch strongly. Okay. They are used to grip and tear the food. After the incisor, there are canine teeth. There are 4 canine teeth in the mouth. 2 in the lower jaw and 2 in the upper jaw. Canine teeth help us to grip and tear the food. Okay, this is the function of canine. Premolars and molars. They are next to the canine. They are flat and broad teeth. They are 2 premolar next to the canine. 3 molar are present behind the premolar they are broader than the premolar. Premolar and molar are used for chewing, crushing and grinding the food. Premolar and molar. After the canine there are 8 premolar teeth, 4 in the lower jaw and 4 in the upper jaw. After premolar there are molar. Molar is just like premolar, but molars are broader than the premolar. The function of molar and premolar is to crush the food. Crush means break into small pieces. Write the meaning here. Break into small pieces. So, premolar and molar crushing and grinding the food. Taking care of your teeth. Taking care of our teeth are prevent us from dental problem. Dental problem. Write the meaning here. Problems. Write the meaning here. Dental problem means problems that are related to teeth. Okay. Whenever we eat food, the small pieces get stuck in the spaces between the teeth. The bacteria present in the mouth is spoiled and form the cavity under the tooth enamel. When we eat the food, the small pieces get stuck in the spaces between the teeth. There are some small spaces in the teeth, so the food is stuck in these places, and the bacteria present in the mouth spoil them and form the cavity. Cavity, write the meaning here, underline the word cavity. Cavity means decay of tooth. Okay, cavity means decay of tooth. These cavities get deeper in the pulp and pain begin. After some time, a yellow sticky layer called plaque. You can see the sometimes the yellow sticky layer cover the enamel, which is called plaque. For healthy teeth and gums, you must. It means there are some conditions. If you follow them, you can keep your teeth healthy and keep your gums healthy. First, brush your teeth twice a day. Second, use soft toothbrush and fluoride toothpaste. Third, clean your tongue and gum line. Fourth, floss your teeth to remove stuck pieces of food. Next, rinse your mouth with the water after every meal. Next, do not eat sticky and sweet food. Next, take healthy food like milk, fruits and raw vegetables. Milk has calcium and calcium makes the teeth strong. So, you can take the milk for the teeth because milk has calcium and calcium makes the teeth and bones strong. Brush your teeth using the circular or up-down motion. Brush top and bottom back teeth. Use forward and backward motion to brush the back teeth. Next, visit the dentist regularly. Dentist means doctor of teeth. Doctor of teeth, dentist. Digestion. Digestion. What is digestion? Digestion is the process in which food convert into simpler form is called digestion. We all need food to grow, but how do we turn this food into useful substances? to our body, we can break down the food into simpler soluble form. Okay, in the digestion, food is converted into simpler form. The process by which food is broken down into simpler form, which can be easily absorbed by the body, is known as digestion. Okay, digestion is the process in food is turned into small pieces which is absorbed by the body. This process is called digestion. The process of digestion takes place in many steps. It means there are some steps to complete the process of digestion. First, in mouth. Digestion being in the mouth, when we eat food, our teeth break down the food into small parts. These small parts get mixed with the saliva, which make the food soft and easy to swallow. Our tongue pushes the soft food into the food pipe. In the mouth, teeth break the food into smaller pieces which mix the saliva and make the sticky or soft substance which go to the stomach through the food pipe. Tongue push the food into the food pipe. Second, in the food pipe, the long food pipe passes the food from the mouth to the stomach. There is a long food pipe. When the tongue pushes the food into the food pipe, the food goes from the food pipe to the stomach. Okay, this is food pipe, long tube. This long tube is called food pipe. In the stomach, the food from the food pipe, it comes into the stomach. The stomach is a muscular bag that contains digestive juices. There is a digestive juice in the stomach which mix with the food. The strong muscles of the stomach churn and grind the food and mix with the juices to change it semi-liquid. Here the food with the mixed with the digestive juices and form a semi-liquid form. Here protein are broken down into simpler form. In the stomach, protein broken down to the simpler form. In the small intestine, from the stomach, semi-liquid form food goes into the small intestine. The small intestine is a long coiled tube-like structure. The digestive juices from the liver called bile and pancreas break the food further and allow the body to absorb the nutrients. It means in the stomach there is small intestine. Small intestine is a long coiled tube-like structure. The digestive juice from the liver called bile and pancreas break the food further into the nutrition. Nutrition means carbohydrate, fat and protein. In the small intestine, the nutrients are absorbed by the blood and carried to all the parts of the body. It means in the stomach there are in the food there are some nutrients which are absorbed by the blood and carried to all the parts of the body. In the large intestine, the undigested food from the small intestine is pushed down into the large intestine. In the large intestine, some minerals and extra water is absorbed by the blood. After small intestine, the food goes undigested food goes to the large intestine, and in the large intestine there are some minerals and extra water absorbed by the blood, and the remaining waste product is thrown out of the body from the anus. First of all, digestion starts in the mouth. After it goes to the stomach through the food pipe. This is the stomach, this is liver, which is help to digestion, After that, food goes into the small intestine, and after that large intestine, and unwanted or undigested waste product throw out from the body from anus. This is the part anus. Okay, this is the whole process of digestion. Healthy eating habits. There are some habits which you must follow to be healthy. First, wash your hand before and after eating. If you want to eat some food, you just wash your hand, and completing the food, again you wash your hand. Second, eat slowly and chew your food well. You have to chew the food well, because well chewed food is digest early, properly. Next, do not overeat. It means eat which you have need, which food you need. Don't eat over. Second, drink lot of water. You must be drink 8 to 10 glass of water in a daily. Second, next, do not eat fatty food and sweet, because fatty food may some problem, and sweet in the teeth, there are sweet causing cavity. Eat balanced diet with regular interval of time. It means you cannot eat anywhere or anytime food. Make a proper interval between the food. So, this was your lesson. Reading and explanation is complete now, and this is assignment for you. The assignment is that you just find out the answer of this question. Which teeth are used to rip and chew the food? Not to rip, it means grip and chew the food. And second is, where does the food pass through between the mouth and the stomach? These are your homework questions. You have to find out these questions.